Okay, so yeah, Haversack. This is a Missouri boot and shoe reproduction. It's really nice. I love it. It's a reproduction of Harrison Willie's Haversack, which I believe he was an Ohio soldier or an Indiana soldier. He was Western Regiment trooper, we'll say. Not really the right word for it, but anyway. And I've had this for a while. It's really nice. Not insanely waterproof, but it's just a beautiful reproduction. I love it with all my heart. And what I've done on the inside, you kind of see that, is I've written all the battles that I've been to, all the national events I've been to. And I got this idea from seeing a haversack in the museum at the Gettysburg Visitor Center. They have a haversack on display there where the soldier has written all the battles he was involved in the inside flap of his haversack. He had a bit more room than this. It was cut off about here, but you could see just his whole basically combat record through the entire war. It was really cool, so I decided to do that. So I have Antietam, Fredericksburg, the Wilderness, Spotsylvania Courthouse, and Cedar Creek, and I'll just keep going as we go into the next cycle. And yeah, so it's a neat idea, and I liked it, and I did it, and I'm glad I did it, because it's a really cool detail that, not many people have, I think. Cartridge box. This is the same cartridge box I've used for a long time, and always will. Not much to say about it. It's just a nice cartridge box. I forget where I got it. Nice dirty brass there. I'm not a fan of clean brass. I like a nice dirty campaigner impression. Dirty breastplate. And then my belt rig with, again, dirty buckle, which actually my belt buckle's gotten really beaten up. You can see all the dents, like the lines and things in it. Those aren't like patina marks. Those are literal dents in the brass covered lead buckle, which it's not solid brass. It's the main percentage of it is lead or pewter or whatever they use, and the outside coating is brass. But yeah, there's tons of dents in that from hitting rocks and crap over the years, and nicely patinaed. Cap pouch, nothing too special. Turn the camera. My Enfield bayonet with late war scabbard. Why it is late war, if you do not know, you can see the 7 rivets on the bayonet scabbard, I should say. Hopefully I'm not blocking the camera by doing this, but you can see 7 rivets there. Early war scabbards would have had only 2 rivets, and late war scabbards were 7. So it's a good identifying mark. Most reproduction ones you get are 7 rivet. That's kind of the standard. And all that stuff is on my main blanket that I use, and this is on a smaller gum blanket that I use. Over here we got a kind of gun rag that I use to wipe down my beautiful 1853 Euro Arms Enfield. I use that to either wrap around the barrel when it really starts to heat up during firefights, or I use it to wipe it down after it rains, or a sweat rag or whatever. That usually travels in my pocket. And then of course the rifle itself. It's a beautiful Euro Arms reproduction. She's pretty dirty right now. I'm going to clean her up soon. She needs a good cleaning. And yes, I'm referring to it as a her, because I'm one of those gun owners that does that. And her name is Sally. That's her name. You may laugh at me, but hey, that's just the kind of gun owner I am. But she served me well the past couple years. I've shot the rifle live before, and it is extremely accurate. I mean, I wasn't at the maximum range of it or anything. I wasn't even close to that, but it's still pretty accurate for the kind of kick it has, which is about the equivalent of a 12 gauge, almost. And then under it is my shelter half, which I only use one shelter half for a campaigner impression. It's easier to set up, easier to take down, easier to transport, all that jazz. Up there is my good gum blanket, and by good I mean this one actually repels water, is rubberized instead of being oil painted, and I use this for, I tie string or rope to the grommets on it and tie it to the end of my shelter half to keep my powder dry, rifle dry, and as much of myself dry as I can. And yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of basic gear. Again, I'll do future videos on more specific things, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, never mind. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. See ya.